So today's little project, we've got 420D backhoe. The seal's been leaking on it. I brought it in here last night. It hasn't dripped anything. It's not even hardly wet, but I know it's been leaking for about 6 months. So I don't know, but I'm fixing to take it into some timber, and I know it's just gonna start puking fluid out of it. So we're gonna fix that today. And it also has a little drip. Kind of bugs me. It's just a loose hydraulic line, hose clamp on the return line, and I'm going to use that excavator over there to pick the ram up because it probably weighs about 300 pounds. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how I'm going to get everything apart just yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Alright, I got my operator ready. Here we go. So I've decided to let it sit here and drain. If not, I'll have a slug trail all the way to the vise. What do you think, operator? Huh? Pretty good idea. And also earlier when I took this ram off, usually you pull both pins before you try to lift it, but I was afraid that the cylinder, when it went, if I if it was unpinned and the way the ropes were hooked to it, all the pressure was on this side, and when I would have lifted it, it would have catapulted it into the back of the backhoe. So I left that pin in there and then raised it until it was level and had pressure on both straps, and then finished unpinning it. So anyways, just keep that in mind. If you ever use something to lift, it might shoot out of there. So I got the pipe wrench on there. It's kind of sketchy. I'll probably end up on the floor, but you know. The backhoe's 04. It doesn't look like this has ever been apart. And this size, I'm almost sure I'm gonna have to heat it up, but I'll try it anyways. We'll see what happens. I bet I end up having to heat it up, like always. Sketchy. Yeah, right. Not gonna do it. We'll go back to heating her up. All right, let's see what happens. Think she'll come right off her? No? I hope so.
Not really. It's kind of wiggles, but.
I hope we don't have to make that wrench. Shazam! Oh, yeah, baby. Heating them up is really the trick. I like to heat them up. It don't take a whole lot of heat to get them to crack loose. It's hot enough that if you poured some water or spit on it, I mean, it's not super hot, but just enough to get it to crack loose. There's quite a bit of oil behind that cup, so we're just gonna let that drain for a little bit and then get it apart. All right, we got it drained. The seal was just laying in here. You can see how much oil ran out of it. Probably maybe a gallon. Don't move it around so fast.
No.
And there's still going to be some oil on the back side of this cup. So you gotta take it out kind of slow. Watch out, it's gonna splash. All right, now we'll take it to the table. Alrighty, that is the cylinder. Action, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, so we got it apart, got it on here. It's got some kind of pressure release valve on it. Some sort. Never took one of these apart before. We'll see what happens. What do you think?
Pretty good.
You need to probably
Stay away.
redo your resume. You equipment operator, cameraman.
Eh.
Oh. Not good. God. That baby's tight. It ain't reverse thread. Good Lord.
Do you have to hitch it up this one?
Woo! Surely that's not reverse thread. Let's try. Let's try this. Hammer time. Hammer time, hammer time. Yeah, right.
Reverse?
Huh?
Reverse?
Starting to sweat. Whoa, that baby's on there. What we're going to do now
Do it with the excavator.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Good guess.
Whoa.
Actually, we're just going to put some pressure on it. It's kind of a bad spot. We're actually just going to put some pressure on it and then beat on it with a hammer.